Hey, Rachel. How you?
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I was just checking it.
we're
Was it
gonna,
8:30?
yeah, we're gonna wait for a few minutes before I start doing the sharing screen. How you doing, Miss Winfield? She's gonna wait for a few minutes to and then we're gonna start doing the sharing screen.
Hey, Sanina.
I'm going to turn it down though because I'm at work.
Hello, I'm at work too. I probably got to get off, but I at least want to jump in when I could.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna have CC to start us off with a prayer, and then I'm gonna start doing the share and show you guys what's going on.
Heavenly Father, we just bless you and we praise you and we thank you that we are on one accord for the benefit of all the community. And we thank you for Chairman Johnson for his leadership and for allowing his services to be of great value to the entire community. And we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I'm going to start off with sharing. I want to show you guys what's going on and why they're doing all this building. This is the car plant, Rivian. This the car plant that they got going on, and this is where we having all this building going on in Rockdale County. Parts of Rockdale County look just like this. Um, we got a lot of runoff, and this is in Walton County. I get a lot of this from a lot of counties showing me what's going on in their county. We have the same thing going on in Rockdale County. This is affecting all our streams. This is affecting all our lakes. This is affecting all our properties. It's a whole lot of them. About 2,000 acres. This is what they call clear cut. I just want everybody to see this, understand what exactly is going on. This is going on from all the way from Fulton County to Savannah, down I-20. Majority of these counties do not have the infrastructure, like Rockdale County don't have the infrastructure. Nobody trying to stop growth. We just trying to stop growth. Over time, this is going to that's the I-20 right
Can't hear you. Can you hear the music's loud?
there. Okay. Can you hear me?
No, the music is louder than you.
This is I-20 right there. This is I-20 right there. Okay, we gotta start and that's why I'm fighting mining. We're gonna stop that mining. The mining is gonna be worse than this. I just wanted you guys to get a sight of what we're fighting.
You probably gonna have to repeat because the music is louder than you, Kenny. Can't hear you really good.
Hold on one second. Okay.
Could you hear me? You might have to repeat some stuff because the music was louder than you, so we couldn't hear your comments.
Okay. I'm sorry. What I was saying to you guys is that um, that mining that they're trying to build, that I'm trying to make sure that I stop it. Um, it's going to be worse than that. So the way while I was showing you the video is showing you that how this if we don't stop this mining, that it's going to destroy all our properties, all our property values. And I was showing you how those folks in Walton County, this they property just about destroyed over there. That's 2,000 acres. They're trying to connect Rockdale County along with this too. That's why you see all this building going on. But we don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the infrastructure. And that's why I wanted y'all to see that video of exactly what is going on. You might can't see it through these trees and everything, but once they clear cut and you go around and see what's going on, it's a disaster. That mining will destroy this county. There's no ifs and buts about it. So I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna go through the spills. We had 90,000 gallons of raw sewage backed up in the streams and on people property in 1 month. This is what I brought to court, and this is why this has been going on for 3 decades. We've been out of federal compliance for 3 decades. That's why EPA, that's why the federal court, no one can get around that. They know I'm telling the truth. No fines. The fines came when I pressure EPD, the state. They finally went on and fined them. If you see that, that's 7,200 right there. But these are all the areas that those wastes are in. Nobody's untouched. That's 24,000 gallons in 1 day. We shouldn't be billing. That's 55,000 gallons in 1 day. And this is in 1 month, January.
of raw sewage backup? You mean it's like backing up into people's properties?
Yep. Those
Um,
manholes that you see are blowing. They back up in through the manholes. Um, you might see some bubbling down your street. You might think it's just rain, but that's raw sewage coming up. A lot of people have those manholes in the back of their yards, but
Yeah, we do in our community. They're right in people's like in the middle of their yard, some of them.
correct. That's in a lot of old neighborhoods too, and so they're backing up. And so this is what I'm bringing to court, and this is why they. This is why my suit never was thrown out, and this is why the judge made sure that I had. He's going to make sure I have a lawyer, a specialty in environment. They don't do that. So I got a call from Department of Justice. Um, they are the ones that represent EPA. I know I wasn't going to win anything if I just tried to go after the state, because all the laws are under the federal. All the state laws are federal. I'm gonna go over this.
Every time it rains, I have a question. Every time it rains, it backs up like that. Who is it reported to, and what is the Rockdale County doing about it? Like, are they notified?
Well, it's they have a 1-800 number for the public that they don't put out like they're supposed to.
Can you tell me
They
that number? I'll share it in our group me for our community.
I'm gonna send it to you. I don't have it
Okay.
up right now, but I'm gonna send it to you. I should have put it on my chat, but okay. I'm gonna go over the uh, the lawsuit. This is the where I send a summary to Michael Regan and to Osborne Nesby. This is the cover sheet. This is where I'm telling them that we have.
Oh wait, you're not sharing. I don't think you're sharing your screen.
I'm not sharing with you.
No.
Okay, hold on
And
a
is there
second.
anybody? I wanted to make sure nobody was trying to get on because I did put it out.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna share. Now I'm gonna go to sharing. Okay, this is the lawsuit. Um, in order for me to sue Michael Regan and the EPA, Secretary of State Office, if you're going to sue any federal entities, you have to send them a notice of intent. And that's what I've done. I send them a notice of intent. It takes 60 days for them to respond. This is the cover sheet. When I go to court, I have to have a cover sheet. And this the environmental matter. I check that off and tell them exactly what I'm suing them about. This is the complaint for the civil case. This is what I have to bring to the court and tell them how I'm suing them. I'm suing them on a federal question. This is the charges that I brought against them. CFR 402, CFR 404. 402 is EPA, 404 is Army Corps of Engineer, but they're all under EPA. For us, EPA is the runoff and the lakes and the streams. 404 is for the levees. Then I sued them about for Clean Water Act, Clean Air Act, and the Community Right to Know Act. And this is my statement of claim. What's going on? I'm telling the judge exactly what's going on. I'm telling them about the NPDES permits that were signed illegally. And so this was the basis of my lawsuit. And the judge was very impressed. This is where I'm telling them about Rockdale and how what I want from Rockdale and what I want from the federal government. I want to cease and desist order, and also I wanted a few plans in development with settlement and control measurement. Where I start off where I did a pro se just to get it in there. And then the judge came back and said, no, I'm going to get you a lawyer. So I got a lawyer for free. So if anybody got any questions, just let me know. And I can explain it more deeply to you. I just don't want to get too nerdy on you. Basically, what I'm doing my suit on is the Clean Water Act and the Clean Air and the Community Right to Know and negligence that they had 3 decades of being out of federal compliance. This is the notice of intent that I sent to the federal government, the EPA. In order for me to sue them, I had to send this. I have to give them 60 days to comply to what I'm complaining about and what I want to get fixed. You can't sue the federal government without sending a notice of intent. So basically, I'm talking about the NPDES. That's the permits. They cannot build without the NPDES permits. They can't do any building. and that permit goes through me. Right now, you have a group called Soil and Water Commission that you didn't vote for that is signing this illegally, and that goes through Osborne Nesby. He's not supposed to be sending that to them. So what you're seeing here is all the complaints that I put in, along with the laws, telling them exactly the dates that they violate the laws. Then I'm describing the damage that is going on with our drinking water supplies. Remember that all of this has been going on for 3 decades. And then I'm requesting the correct actions that need to be taken. My whole focus is that I want a consent decree. That is where the federal government take over from the state. That is where the people of Rockdale have more of a say-so. That is where developers can't just build anything. They have to go through the people. See right here is I'm giving them I'm required to give them 60 days. I've already spoken to them before, and I'm just waiting for them to contact me again so we can start the negotiation. Okay. All right. Anybody got any questions? Go ahead, CC.
Um, what factors did the decision maker, whoever made the decision to choose Rockdale County and Walton County as the counties that they were going to be targeted for all this stuff?
Well, they actually target the whole I-20. If you go from Fulton County to all the way to Savannah, all they're doing is building car plants and battery plants. These counties are not prepared for the infrastructure. The infrastructure are not prepared to take on these big projects. But we're talking about money. And I have no problem with growth, but I have problem with dumb growth. I have problem with not fixing the infrastructure first before you start trying to build projects that large. You're putting the health of the people in harm's way where it shouldn't have to be. It's all about quality of life.
Do they
So,
have any money set aside to build up the infrastructure? Who, informs the people about these things so that they can speak up against it or not, or vote against it?
well, let me tell you how it's set up. Let's tell you how it's set up so you can understand how it's set up. Um, Basically, you have a developer come into the county, and that developer coming to the county and he goes to the county development. And when he go to the development, he put in his application, and he might put in the application and say he wants to do a rezoning. And so when he put in the request for the rezoning, then that goes to the rezoning board. That's why I'm telling the HOAs and everybody that you need to be on these boards. You got rezoning boards, you got that penny tax board. The penny tax board is the money. That can determine what your community look like. And I was telling all these HOAs, and then I say you need to be on these boards. Stop being friends with politicians. You need to have domains, and making sure that you are on these boards, school boards, all these boards. All of them have extra boards that make decisions. So when these developers come in, they come in and they request for their project, and they know that their project is not zoned for that area. So they put in their request, and then they put in their request for rezoning. That's where you need to have people that need to be on these boards, and that's why you need to. They're supposed to have signs up to let people know that, hey, this development is coming into your community. And a lot of you don't recognize the signs. And so by the time you figure out what's going on, they don't already made their minds up, and these developers don't already had meetings with your elected officials. And so when you come and start complaining and say, I want that in my neighborhood, they don't already made the decision. And so that's why I'm trying to tell you that you have to be involved in your community and knowing exactly what's going on in your community, and know everything around your community as far as what land is up for sale, what's going on, who's trying to buy that land, who own that land, and what they're trying to develop, how they're trying to develop that land. So that's what's going on. So when you got to know the steps that's going on into the community, and what's the steps that's going on into developing and planning. But we don't have the infrastructure to do this. I mean, we averaging anywhere between 90,000. They say 90,000, but whatever they show, it's more than that. Just like I showed you on the share screen. We have to get involved, and so I'm just trying to show you everything what's going on, and what happening is that they're being caught. Before, nobody was saying anything. Nobody knew what's going on. But I am certified in BODs and CODs, and also RCRA. So I'm certified in state and federal. So, and this is my education, and then you can't pay me enough for this because I enjoy this.
Are they using tax dollars to support building all these rezoning and whatever they're doing with the developers? Is that costing the community money too?
Yes, it is. This one that they just put up for 53 acres, this data building that the Barksdale family, which own just about everything in Rockdale County, that's going to be tax free. Who that hurting? That's hurting us. That shouldn't be tax free. And then for them to try to get around the federal laws, they had the city of Conyers to index it. Remember, I always told you the city of Conyers is irrelevant. They are not the water authority. Rockdale County is. And that building that they are trying to build, that 53 acres, that is inside of Rockdale County. They're taking tax dollars away from Rockdale County. So, and developers, they're giving them tax breaks too. That's what we have to be asking. Same thing with this mining. That is another tax break. That mining shouldn't even be going up. And what I'm doing is calling out Commissioner Sherry Washington, because that is corruption. And I'm not afraid to tell her. I already told her that she needs to rescind her vote. When you disbarred and you up for re-election, and you got a major, you got this major company coming in that can destroy all the environment area in this area, you shouldn't be voting on that. And so that's why I wanted to make sure everybody see this video so you can see exactly what's going to be happening to Rockdale County. I'm going to show it to you one more time so everybody, I know some people just came on, so I want to make sure people can see this. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute to get this up. This is what of Rockdale County look like this. And we bring in that mining, it's going to look worse. Can everybody see this?
Not yet.
Hold on one second.
This is the county commissioner meeting.
Hold on, let me make sure that everybody can see this.
He's trying to show you what's going to happen in Rockdale County.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know why.
Hold on, give me a chance to get to this. Okay. Can y'all see it now?
Yes, thank you.
This is Walton County. This is the car plant. This is why they're building around DeKalb County, Rockdale County, Newton County. Everything is connected to this car plant. And then further down, you got a battery plant that's coming up. They need that mining in Rockdale County for the material. But I'm going to stop this. I don't want our county to look like this. This is what the folks in Walton County and certain other counties are sending me what their land are looking like, and all of their ponds and lakes are looking like. That's I-20 right there. It's all about the permit. And right now, what happened is the governor went in and bought all that land with your tax dollars to get around the federal government, the Clean Water Act. And that's why I'm suing the federal government. So I just wanted some people who just came in, I just wanted y'all to see what's going on. And we got to stop this. I can't stop it in state court. I had to go to federal court. Okay, I'm gonna share with you the federal lawsuit too. This is a federal lawsuit right here. You see Michael Regan on this one. I have one for Osborne Nesby also. I'm suing the EPA and Region 4. The area that we live in is under EPA Region 4. The politics of it is that Region 4 don't do anything because a lot of them are worried about if it changed to be Republican, from Democrats to Republican, they can always move them and send them to Wyoming, move their jobs. So that's why you see a lot of EPA won't do anything. So my most movement to make anything happen is Washington, D.C. And that's why I filed a suit against them. What I'm trying to do is get a consent decree. And that's put people in charge, along with the federal government. All state laws are federal for its environment. This is the cover sheet. This is where I'm telling them what my suit is about, the environment. This is the complaint. And in the complaint, I have to tell them exactly what statute I'm using. And I'm going with the federal question. And the federal question is the environment. This is what I'm suing them about, CFR 402 and 404. That's the environment. That's EPA. That's your lakes, your streams. And 404 is your levees and wetlands. I'm suing them for negligence because Rockdale County been out of compliance for 3 decades and no fines. That's our quality of life. Then I'm also suing them for Clean Water Act, suing them for Clean Air Act. I'm also going after them for community right to know. Okay. This is the statement of claim. This is the body of my complaint. To tell you what's going on in court, the judge was so impressed. I put it in as a pro se, and the judge sent a order to the chief magistrate judge and told him to find me a lawyer. That's a blessing. So you see here the plaintiff request to the court. This is what I'm telling them about the violation of Rockdale County. And this is where I'm telling them that I want a consent decree. And this is the financial damage I'm saying. This is where I signed as the attorney, but like I said, the judge was impressed, and he have taken care of that part for us. I also have a TRO in place, but I'm going to show you that on a later date. Now I'm going to show you the notice to the notice of intent. In order for you to sue the federal government, you have to in order for you to sue the federal government, you have to have a notice of intent. And the notice of intent give them 60 days. And this is where I'm telling them that about the violations and what I'm suing them about. I'm putting the laws in place, the federal laws, exactly what federal laws that is being violated in Rockdale County. And the main law that's being violated in Rockdale County is the NPDES. They cannot build without the NPDES permits. You have two of them. One of them is the runoff. That's me. And the other one is the raw sewage, wastewater. And I have worked in both, and I'm certified in both. And I know the federal level and the state level. And I have the education. So that's why they can't go around me. That's why they can't say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You're never going to hear them say that. So this is what I'm telling EPA of the permits that's being violated, especially like over there in McCarthy Landing. They violated the permits over there. That's major. That's a major violation over there. They built those homes in the watershed, and I disapprove of it. And now that phase 3 is totally in violation of permits. So this is where I'm talking about the damages and in Rockdale County, what they violated. And this is where I'm talking about requests for correction action. And also here, I'm talking about the 60-day period. Like I said at the beginning, any federal entities that you are suing, you have to give them a notice of intent, and it's a 60-day period. That give them the right to try to correct it. I have spoken to DOJ, uh, and I'm just waiting for them to sit down so we can try to have a negotiation. But I already laid it out exactly what I want and what corrections I want in here in Rockdale County. This is not only for Rockdale County. This is for all the rest of the counties. I have all of them calling me, and I've been talking to them. But this is for all the rest of the counties too. We win this, well, we're going to win this. Um, that take the focus on all the rest of the counties as far as their infrastructure. This notice of intent was so important. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Ms. William?
Hi, yeah, I do have a question. Thank you, Chairman. A couple of things. First of all, can we get a copy of the notice of intent so we can see, because a lot of us couldn't see the whole entire document online, I mean, on your screen. And the second thing is, if they decide to discuss with you, is that gonna drag out the lawsuit, add more time to it, while they mess around, in other words, if they try to say, let's sit down and discuss, but they're actually not really trying to do the right thing. They're just trying to hold up the process. How can we keep that from happening?
Well, because they have 60 days. And if they, within that 60 days, if we don't come to a settlement, then it goes to the court. And we are on the dock for the activity for the court, and they don't want to do that.
Okay. So whether or not they sit down and discuss with you or not, they still have to have some action happen within the 60 days.
Correct.
And if not, then it goes forward.
It goes forward, exactly. Also, we have a TRO in effect. That's the temporary restraining order.
Because you know what, they're doing some building over here. I'm not sure what street that is. As you come out of the subdivision, it may be Old Covington. Either it's Old Covington or it's Sigmund. I'm not sure which. They're building. They said 100 units over there. They already
I
broke.
know,
They cleared the trees. I just noticed that the trees were cleared.
they're trying to build real fast because I got an email from the mayor telling me, please stop putting my name on the list. And I already know when he's ever sending anything to me, he's concerned because they know that the federal court have not thrown this out and that this is going forward. So right now you're going to see more LD going on than anything. It's when we start seeing the LDA. What I mean by the LD is land disturbing. So they can do the land disturbing without a permit. But when you see LDA, the land disturbing activity, that's when you see heavy equipment and pipes and stuff. That means that they have some of the permits for them to go forward. And that's what I'm fighting to hurry up and stop this quickly. But I have to be patient and wait till they get me the proper attorneys so we can do emergency TRO. But all of that paperwork, everything is in place in the federal court. It's just, I just need your prayers. But it's going forward and it's going real good. But a lot of it that they are billing, they're going to have to stop. And a lot of it's going to be reversed.
Okay, thank you.
This is CC.
Go ahead.
I have property in the city of Conyers, and with this stormwater, you know, runoffs, I called the county, Rockdale County Water Resources, and they directed me to the city. Is that proper? And then the city gave me a call back and said that they don't do anything like that. So who does?
The city is totally correct. The city is not under the water. It's not the water authority. The city sold their rights to Rockdale County in 1994. I think that's 94. So Rockdale County is totally in charge of all our sewer, storm waters, wastewater, drinking water. That's all Rockdale County. Rockdale County is under the federal section 402 and 404. That's the Clean Water Act. And so Rockdale County have EPD, with this, the Environmental Division for the state of Georgia. They're supposed to be monitoring them. That's why when I found out all the data of how much wastewater is backing up into our community, I got all over EPD, and Rockdale County wasn't sending in the proper data. They wasn't showing some months that they showed that there wasn't no waste. That was a lie. That's how they got fined. They're still not showing all the waste properly. But any problem with your water lines or anything, that's Rockdale County. Then I don't care if you are in a city. That's all Rockdale County.
Thank you. Can we get a copy of that video? Can you send us the link so we can share it?
I sure will. I'm recording everything, so but I can still send you the link. Just put your make sure y'all put your email in the chat, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of this. I have several videos from several counties showing how their county is being destroyed, and they don't even have the infrastructure for this. Just like Rockdale, don't have the infrastructure. So, but like I said, everything is going well in the federal court. We just got to be patient. If you know anything about courts, you just got to be patient about it. But if anybody have any more questions, I'm always here for the answer. You can send me emails, or you can give me a call. I don't mind talking to you. I have no problems. But what I'm asking for everybody out there with HOAs and everybody, please stop being friends with these politicians. You got to have the main letters. You got to tell them, hey, we want to be on these boards. We want to be here. You got all kind of boards from the state level to the county level that affect your community every day. You need to be on these boards. Your community need to be on these boards. We got a penny tax going on that I'm 100% against it, because we got the highest school taxes in the state of Georgia. So why we need another penny tax? That don't make any sense. And you got to understand, the school have property too. We have to be watching them, to not giving that to the developers or dirty companies. So we have, as a community, we have to be wide awake of what's going on. So
Are
you
these
have to make your
boards?
voice.
I have a question. Are these boards, do you have to be elected, or can you just put your name up to be on the board?
Well, you remember when you ran, what the city told you, a couple of city councilors told you, they told you to come see them so they can put you on on the developing boards. Remember that? So you only have to do is call one of the commission or one of the city councilors and tell them, hey, I want to be a part of that board. These are volunteer boards, but they make a lot of decisions, like the rezoning board.
Thank you.
And the one that I keep talking about is the penny tax board. I want to see people that look like me on that board. We 70% black and brown here in Rockdale County. Those penny tax goes to our community. That's paving your road, that's putting mailbox, that's making sure that your area is looking good, keeping your value of your home up. All these boards are very important. You need to be part of the chambers of commerce. All that's important. All that make a difference in your community. Like I said again, stop being friends with them. Have demands. Pick up that phone and call them. Send them emails. Let them know what you want, what your community needs. What I'm telling you, most politicians won't tell you, but I'm not that politician guy. I'm going to tell you the truth. I live here, and that's why I'm going. I told them, you can't pay me enough. I already been trying to be bribed. They already tried to bribe me about millions of dollars and say, we already know you're a specialist in this field. We know you know all the paperwork. I said, yeah, but I'm free. So I have my own business. I'm good. I'm free. So what I'm trying to tell the people, please get involved. Get involved. Know what these boards about. They all affect your everyday life. And we got a major fight with that mining. So right now you're going to see them trying to do those LD real quick, try to knock down all those trees. But what they can't do the LDA. And plus, we got election coming up in May. We got one now on this March 12th. That's have to deal with the penny tax. And May have to deal with the primary with the Democrats. So please get involved. So has anybody got any other questions you want to ask me? I don't know if most people know about this, but they have a bill that's going through the House. Well, the House already approved it. It's a bill to roll back the property taxes for school by 10 mills. That is very important. The House already voted on that. They voted 161 to 12. The bill is, I think it's House Bill 987. It's going to the Senate. You need to call your Senator, Tanya Anderson, and make sure that she votes for this. Make sure that passed. What they're doing is telling the school district that the state is going to step up and make sure that they are funded, but they want them to be able to roll back the taxes by 10 mills. That is huge. That's a lot of mortgage that is a lot lower. Please call her, send her an email, let her know. And then the next thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have to call the school boards. You're going to have to be on top of the school board. And you're going to have to be on top of that superintendent so they can roll up those taxes back. Anything I can find out that's going to help make your quality of life better, I'm going to let you know about it. But that bill is very important, that 987. You can Google it and look it up, but I'm telling you that bill is very important for your property tax. I know I have city and county and school taxes. So whenever they go up, I'm pissed. So that's one of the things I wanted to make sure y'all know about. But like I said, a lot of HOAs, a lot of folks from the Cab, Hendry County, Newton County, Walton County, Gwinnett, all of them come together. I'm even hearing from Blue Ridge. A lot of folks are coming together and they're tired of this building that's going on. We ain't against growth, we against dumb growth. Okay. If you got anything else you want to say to me, just let me know. So I'm going to be getting the data for February. So they're going to tell me how much waste is that. But we have waste every month. Every month, it don't matter. Every month we have sewer waste that's backing up into our stream and on our land. So be mindful. You got a manhole anywhere around you, please check it out, especially when it rains. That manhole usually below, or you see bubbling waters coming out, that's raw sewage. I'm going to make sure I send out the 1-800 again, 1-800 number uh, for you guys to be able to contact EPD. And then EPD record that with EPA to let them know that, they see raw sewage. So that's how that works. The county, they have to go to their facilities, and that facility will tell them if it's some pressure that's low. If that pressure is low, then they go out to the areas, and that's how they find out about the raw sewage that is coming up through the manholes. Other than that, they need the public. All right. Well, I'm going to keep y'all posted of what's going on in courts. And like I said, my whole thing is to get that TRO in place quickly. And the case is going real well. So just keep me in prayer so we can make sure that our county, Rockdale County, is have quality of life. One other thing I need to tell you is that it's a data by the EPA called EJ screening. I did a town hall meeting on that. I'm going to do another one. That EJ screening tells you how polluted your area is by zip code. So it tells you exactly the heart attack rate, the cancer rate, the stroke rates, and that pretty much tell you how polluted your area is and how dangerous it is in your area for its lifespan, life quality. So I'm going to get that AJ screening uh, uh, back again. I'm going to have the gentleman come and do a speech on it for me again from EPA. But I think you guys really need to see that. A lot of you are going to be. The last time I did that, a lot of people was pretty bit blown away. They was like, "So show my zip code," and they were like, "Whoa!" See, it showed the red dots, and then it shows if you don't have a red dot, that means your area is not um, polluted. It's not contaminated. But if you have a red dot over your area, over your zip code, that means your zip code is polluted, and you got contamination going on. So, um, again, I had one of your questions to say that this car company is the same one that lost millions of dollars. Yes, it is. It's the same company that's GM pull out from. This is a car company. Um, the main thing is that they need a mining. They need that mining material, and so that's why they located an area like Rockdale, and we got to fight that. Someone asked me, does the city of Conyers have a tax board? Um, that is part of city of Conyers and Rockdale. The board is the same. They have, it serves city of Conyers and Rockdale County. Usually they merge their boards together. Just like the zoning board. That's city of Conyers and Rockdale. Chambers of Commerce, that's city of Conyers and Rockdale. So I think I have, actually answered everybody's question. My next meeting will be on March 29th, the fourth Friday. Again, if you have any more questions, just please give me a question. Call me or send me an email. I'm gonna make sure I try to send out the videos and everything so you guys can see. But that video is one of several videos I have from different counties. They was just trying to give me the heads up of what that mining was going to look like. And I told them, I said, we already got that going on in Rockdale County. So I would like to thank everybody from coming to the meeting. And if y'all got anything else you want to talk to me about, please do. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman.
You're welcome.
I'll call you offline. Thanks.
Okay. I hope everybody got my number. If you don't, just let me know.